Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Over Christmas I did receive a makeup box, and within that makeup box I got a lot of like color correcting items and things like that, just to correct your face and any dark under eye circles that you may have. So I'll be putting all of that to the test today, so please stay tuned. So this is what the cute box looks like. The smaller compartments have this right here. These are all the color correcting items we will be using today. Along with color correcting, I'll also be using cream eyeshadow and cream eyebrow products to put those to the test as well. Quick disclaimer about this video, not everything that I'll be using today is a cream product. Like I said, there wasn't any like sort of foundation or anything like that, so I'll just be using my regular foundation like normal. First thing I'll be starting off before I do anything to my face is apply lotion to keep my face nice and moisturized. And because I don't exactly know how to color correct or anything like that, I'll just be using a picture to guide me. So in the product you do get a pink or like a peach colored color correcting concealer, a yellow color correcting concealer, a green color correcting concealer, and a purple color correcting concealer. The peach colored concealer, I guess, disguises dark circles. The yellow concealer combats discoloration. The green concealer neutralizes redness. And the purple concealer brightens your skin tone. So I'll just be going off of what the picture shows me. Okay, so now I'll be taking this peach colored concealer and placing it right under my eyes to cover any dark circles I may have. I don't know if you guys can tell, but on my skin it doesn't really look any like pink color or anything like that. It just looks like somewhat a white concealer. And now I'll be going into the green concealer. Now once again wiping it off, and now we'll be going into the purple concealer. And lastly, I'll be going into the yellow color corrector. And now with the regular concealer that they provide for me, I'll be using that. Okay, now with my damp beauty blender, I'll be trying to blend all of this out and trying to make it look good. Off the bat, what I can tell is that the color correcting creams were actually super pigmented, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can definitely still see the color. I don't know if they were supposed to go away or if this is how they're supposed to look, but I'm not that worried because we are going to be placing foundation over it. No concealer, because obviously these are supposed to be a concealer in a way, and I did use the concealers that were provided for me. I don't know, you guys let me know if I'm doing it wrong. This is the first time I've ever tried to color correct. I've never watched any videos on it or anything like that. So let me know in the comments down below if I'm doing it wrong. Because by the way it looks, I think I am doing it wrong. You guys, I literally look like a ghost. Everything like turned white. Okay, well there's no turning back now, so I guess the next step is applying foundation. Like always, I'll be taking my Fit Me foundation in 315 Soft Honey. And I'll just be dotting it all over my face, trying to cover up this white. Who else thinks I look like a mime right now? Because I think I do. I don't know, maybe this was the whole point of color correcting. Maybe it was just supposed to turn your skin like super white. That way it would give you like an even canvas to work on. I don't know, but seeing how my foundation is reacting to it, I don't think it's that bad. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look any different from like when I do my regular foundation routine. I don't know, like on my face, like my lower face, like my cheeks and where my eyes are, it looks completely normal, but I feel like up here it looks gray. But we will see, because we are going to do some contouring with some cream darker concealer. Well, I don't really know what it is, because it did say that it was like a deep concealer. But since it's not my color, I'm going to use it for contouring. I don't know what it is about this darker one. It's not as pigmented as the other lighter ones. Okay, now I'm not going to use the same side that I try to blend out all the color correcting stuff. I'll be using the other side. Hopefully it doesn't look bad or anything, but we'll give it a try. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like down here it came out darker than it came out up here. I don't feel like it did a really good job at covering up my under eye circles. I can still pretty much see them. I don't know if you guys can. But either way, we will be setting all of this into our face using our Loose Fit Me powder. So now that everything is on my face, I'll just be going over it and dusting it. Okay, I'm not as matte as I usually like to be, and if I do touch my face, I do feel a little bit sticky. I don't know if that's normal, or I don't know if that was because of the color correcting creams. They were very, very thick. But now we will be moving on to brows. Okay, so in the little box, I'll be using the third one provided. Okay, first thing I'll be doing is brushing out all my hairs, making sure that they're all in their place. Now this does look a bit light, so I will be going with the last color on the row. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but they literally almost look so oily. Like if I drenched my eyebrows in oil. That's weird. With this formula, I was able to create much more of like a thinner eyebrow. I usually like my eyebrows super, super thick. I don't know if it was just me because the formula is like super wet that I'm just like scared to like draw them a little bit more because I'm afraid that I'll mess up. And of course, this formula is super buildable, so if you do want a darker brow, you can just go over it quick and easily. Okay, this is all I'm doing for this eyebrow. I'm like way too scared to do anything else. Other than that, I will be setting my eyebrow with this color right over here. I will not be concealing underneath because this product, like I said before, it's like super watery, so I don't want to mess it up more than I already have with the powder. Okay, these are my finished brows. Obviously you can tell that one is way longer than the other. That's because I was like too afraid to go beyond that point. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my face did start to get oily again. I don't know if that's just what's gonna happen because the concealer was like so thick, or if it might be because of the lights that I'm in front of, but my face is starting to get oily again. Other than that, I'll just be putting gel on my eyebrows just to try to keep them in, trying not to mess them up or anything because my hairs do like to go everywhere. They just don't stay in one particular place. I tried to put a little bit more powder on, but I don't think I can fix it. That's as good as it's gonna get. Other than that, we will be moving on to eyeshadow. It's also gonna be cream eyeshadow from the same palette. Hopefully it does not crease, because I've noticed that already because of the lights or because of the concealer itself, it is starting to crease all over my eyelids. So hopefully the eyeshadow portion isn't as bad. We will see. To begin, I'll be using this brown shade right here. I know we also use that for our eyebrows, but it doesn't really specify what it is, so I'm just gonna be using it as our crease color. I do want to say though, it is much easier to blend out than regular powdered eyeshadows. I literally think this is as good as it's gonna get for my crease. I literally look oily. You guys, my makeup never looked worse than it does right now. It looks disgusting. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it shows up on my finger, but once I put it on my face, it doesn't show up. It's literally like grease. I don't even want to curl my eyelashes because I feel like it's all gonna come off on the eyelash curler. Ew. When I was putting on everything under my lower lash line, it literally moved all that concealer away. I don't even want to put like fake eyelashes on because I know if I put them on, they're just gonna slip off. This stuff is literally like I got cooking oil and put it all over my face. Okay, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. It literally looks so oily. Well, other than that, up next I'll be using this Pixie palette that my brother-in-law got for me. I'm gonna go with this particular shade right over here. Now these are extremely thick. I did have a bit of an issue trying to swatch them. Hopefully it's not hard to put them on. Okay, let's try this darker shade over here. Okay, this is how everything turned out. The lip product is actually like super matte. My lips literally look wrinkly. It doesn't look bad. I just think that paired with everything else, my face makeup looks horrible. So, quick recap of everything. The color correcting items were super thick. They were particularly the point of where everything started to get oily. They were super thick. I mean, I didn't try to dig my brush in there too hard. They were like super watery and they glided on like perfectly. Nothing was wrong, but blending it out, everything looks super white. Once I put my foundation over it, sure, my foundation looked great. After that, everything looked even. But once I tried to put powder on top of it, the oil did not go away. I literally looked super oily. And yeah, at first it did look a little bit matte, but then the oil just came right back. The eyeshadow products, I look like I intentionally try to do a glossy lid type of look, but no, that is not what I was going for. The crease color did kind of turn green. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can. The regular lid color, that bronze color, it was hard to apply. And that lighter kind of goldish color that I did put in the middle, it looks great, but I don't particularly like it with this type of look. Other than that, I did not want to put on the fake eyelashes. I felt like they're just gonna glide right off. Honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna go and take it off right now. Now my eyebrows look great, but the product itself, it was extremely watery. I did not like it. I was like too scared to like use it to like its full potential. I don't think my eyebrows look that bad. Sure, I think I kind of messed up on this one right over here. I did make it way longer than this one over here. The contouring portion, that concealer was like, it matched my skin way too perfectly, so now you can't see it at all. So other than that, the best part of this makeup look was honestly the lip product. Yes, it is a very matte and it does feel like super dry, but I don't mind how it looks. I just wouldn't pair it with this look in particular. Well, thank you so much for watching. If I did make a mistake, if you guys think I used way too much color correcting stuff, just let me know and I'll try to give it another shot. But other than that, I don't think I'd color correct on a regular day basis. But thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you.